Imagine spending an entire summer falling head over heels for someone, whisking them away to sun-kissed beaches in a tiny plane, crafting memories that felt ripped from the pages of a rom-com, only to crash land into the brutal truth that you were just a rebound fling while she kept her real boyfriend hidden across the ocean. And then, picture this, stumbling into that boyfriend's best friend by sheer dumb luck and together, scheming revenge so sharp, so poetic, it'd leave her ego in tatters before the whole school. Yeah, that's my story. The one where lies unravel like cheap thread, and karma struts in like the star of the show. If you've ever fantasized about watching someone face the consequences of their actions, smash that like button and subscribe. This tale of deceit, a glittering homecoming nightmare, and payback sweeter than stolen kisses? Buckle up, you're gonna eat it up. It was the summer of '97, and I was 18, buzzing with that invincible high school grad glow in Buffalo, New York. Fresh out, gears turning toward flight school, I was racking up hours in the sky, wind whipping through my dreams of wings and endless horizons. Life, electric. Enter Melissa, 17, a senior with eyes like summer storms and a smile that could hijack your pulse. We collided at Walden Galleria Mall, me fumbling for quarters at the arcade, her laughing at my lame one-liner about crashing and burning. Sparks? Understatement. She lit up like a flare when I mentioned flying planes, like I was some rogue aviator from her wildest daydreams. That summer blurred into magic dust. I'd buzz her up in my beat-up Cessna, soaring over Niagara Falls' misty roar, her hands squeezing mine to the bumps, her laughter echoing louder than the engine. One weekend, I even charted a course for her and her mom to a secluded Lake Erie beach. Picnics on checkered blankets, waves lapping at our toes, her head on my shoulder as the sun dipped low. She'd whisper how I made her feel alive, untethered. I was hooked, naive as a kid chasing fireflies, convinced this was our origin story. But senior year loomed like a storm front. The day before classes kicked off, me off to college, her back to high school, she hit the eject button. This isn't gonna work, she said, voice flat as tarmac. No tears, no why, just gone. My world nosedived. Heart, shredded confetti. For weeks, I was a ghost, replaying her texts, her touches, stomach twisting like a stalled prop. What did I miss? Flight school drowned the ache in checklists and crosswinds, but man, the nights? They clawed deep. A month in, college cafeteria chaos. I plopped down next to this dude, Ryan, easy grin, quick wit. We bond over calc nightmares and co-ed crushes. He probes, pilot gig score you dates? I chuckle, spill about summer girl, the beach jaunt with her mom. His fork freezes midair. Wait, Melissa? Melissa Carter? My blood runs cold. Yeah, how? He leans close, eyes narrowing like he's briefing a mission. She's been with my best bud, Chris, for over a year. He's been backpacking Europe all summer with his folks. The cafeteria spins. Betrayal hits like G-forces, 0 to gut punch. All those stolen glances, her "I'm single" lies, the way she'd melt into me while spinning yarns to Chris about being his pure-ass snow virgin bride. Used. Toyed with. Every laugh now a lie, every kiss a con. Rage bubbled hot, mixing with the raw sting of heartbreak. I wanted to hurl. Ryan's smirk cuts the fog. Want to make her squirm? Something ignited inside. Absolutely. He masterminded it like a heist. Homecoming. Her big night, arm in arm with oblivious Chris. Ryan rigs a blind date for me. Slips me into their limo crew. Prime real estate across from the mark. My pulse thrummed like takeoff. This wasn't just payback. It was poetic justice, a mid-air stall for her facade. Limousine night. Black tie, bass thumping low. I slide in, cool as cockpit glass, heart hammering. Chris chats football, clueless. Tension coils tight as we roll to her curb. Door swings wide. There she is, Cinderella in sequins beaming, until her gaze snags on me. Boom. Glow snuffs out. Face drains to ash. Mouth agape like she swallowed a bug. Hands flutter, clutch her clutch. You here? What the? Silence my weapon. I just arch a brow, let it sink in. The pilot she ghosted, the summer secret, now shotgunned her fairy tale. She stammers excuses to her mom peeking out, then bolts inside, door slamming like thunder. Sobs echo faint. Chris? Bemused puppy. Ryan? Hiding a wolfish grin. But Melissa? No quit in her playbook. She dials a plan B. Some poor sap she'd been reeling in on the side. He ghosts his own date mid-stake. Swoops in like a white knight on a budget. Desperate? Absolutely. They roll into the dance anyway, her chin high, faking poise. Karma, though? That sly force had the last laugh. Midway through, spotlights blaze, homecoming queen crowning. Cheers swell, then sour. Whispers ignite. Her web of lies leak like fuel from a cracked line. The gym? A cauldron. Booze cascade, raw and rhythmic, shaking the rafters. Cruel taunts float venomous. Her crown tilts mocking as she stands there, spotlight searing, mascara carving black rivers down porcelain cheeks. Smile? A cracked mask, trembling for the world to devour. Queen of nothing but her own wreckage. I watch from the shadows, chest light for the first time in months. Not triumph. Exactly. More like exhale after a rough landing. Closure wrapped in cosmic irony. Weeks later, she bailed. Transferred schools, tail between legs, dodging the echo of those jeers. Couldn't hack the stairs. The remember when daggers? Me? I soared on. Flight hours piled. Heart mended midair. That night didn't just bury the hurt. It taught me. Some folks build castles on sand, juggling flames, till they scorch themselves. You don't need to swing the hammer. Truce the wrecking ball. And watching it swing doesn't feel like the universe winking back. Sometimes, the ones who shatter you, they trip on their own shards. Melissa chased illusions, but reality's got a zero tolerance for deceit. Karma is not petty, it's precise. And that knockout, pure, priceless poetry. If this revenge lit a fire in your soul, hit like, drop your juiciest karma tale below, and subscribe for more raw hits of betrayal, sweet sting, and the payback that echoes forever.